Hello everyone, the Sssnaker update has dropped for Android users and iOS. Well, we're still waiting. But luckily for me, I have an Android phone that's the biggest piece of garbage, even though it's brand new. Yes, the Google Pixel 7. Don't ever buy one. And I was able to go in and play the game, although I forgot I totally wiped out the phone and had to start from scratch. So grinding the game, for some reason, I don't feel like investing any money into that phone. It took me a little bit. But as far as the new hero trials that's going to unlock once you beat Chapter 4, meaning once Chapter 5 opens, you will have access to that. We'll show you that in a second. Because the phone is such a piece of garbage, even though I did record 3 15-minute segments of it, one of them actually only took and the other 2 were corrupted. Once again, garbage phone, don't buy one. So one of the first things I saw out of the game was this new cash grab right here, the VIP Pass. This is going to cost $10 and give you 2 free resets, meaning when you want to select a new ability, you don't like the 3 that you have, you pretty much get 2 free turns on it for $10, and this is going to last about a month. Once I beat Chapter 2, I did unlock the artifact rewards. This is where you're going to go and log in for 3 days, claim your free green pendant. And this was the artifact that could be used on any of your snakes, not just the S grade or a specific plant type. Now when I completed Chapter 3, this is when the arena unlocked, the artifacts unlocked, and being able to purchase snake eggs. I remember this used to be Chapter 11 that first started off, then I think I got bumped down to Chapter 7. Well, now at Chapter 3, you can go in, claim snake eggs, get whatever ones you want, and obviously they're displaying the new snake Jormungandr, I think it is. Or maybe it's Jormungandr, whatever you want to call it, the new ice snake. Now, as I said, I'm not going to purchase anything on this phone, so we'll have to wait for iOS to come out. I'll test it on then. But from what I'm hearing from other people is they're not really impressed with it. The special abilities don't feel that great, and it feels kind of slow. But as I said, we'll do the testings ourselves and really see what the numbers are behind it. And I take that back when I said that you have to beat Chapter 4. It's actually you have to beat Chapter 5, and when you open up Chapter 6, that's when the hero trials come out. But when you beat Chapter 5, that's where you're going to see the winter pass. This is a battle pass that we typically see in all the games. You spend a certain amount of money, you play chapters, you get a certain amount of points, and then you get to grab whatever it is on the tier. For spending $20, this is where you'll get the A-grade Arctic Lord, which we've already seen this snake before, and you'll be getting this Ice Holy Grail thing. Sorry, Ice Crystal Holy Grail, and this is going to be one of the new artifacts. They also labeled new artifacts as Sub-Zero Helm and the Hoarfrost Codex, so we'll have to see if those are just mistranslations or if we're actually going to be getting one for each S-grade ice snake and for the non-S-grade snakes, just kind of like we have with this green pendant. So the arena is supposed to start tomorrow, so hopefully iOS, we get it straightened out when we actually have a chance to play this. I'm thinking we do, we usually see things happen either about 11 o'clock in the morning or 11 o'clock at night when the update drops, but it's really up in the air at this point. I don't know if there was some sort of screw up with the iOS or what the delay is, but I really wish they would start doing the whole thing like Supercell does of saying, hey, both of these things are complete. Once they have that, then they just release them at the same time, and we don't have all this BS of just waiting around and people getting angry. So there is no new chapters that have been added to the game, so figure that this hero trial is kind of the thing that you can be grinding in the meantime. I have heard that this is going to be all kind of based off what your highest, most powerful snake is, so figure any other snake you're using that's not your highest one is going to make it a little bit difficult. I only have the 3 snakes, my 2 B grades and my Snake of Origin, and it did feel pretty difficult just going in with those, although when it came to grabbing some of the newer abilities, it definitely did feel easier. Now, I didn't see a lot of the new abilities, and I'm not really certain of them all yet. Once again, we'll wait till it comes out on iOS, really deep dive into it. But here's a screenshot that was posted on Discord. I don't know who the original owner that created it, but still, this kind of gives an idea to let you know that once you get something to 3 stars, when you combine it with something else that's either the crown ability of it, that's where you start seeing all these different combinations. And they stated that there's 35 different abilities inside the game, so there's gonna be a lot of kind of testing before we actually get to the bottom of what's going to be the best. One thing that a lot of people have been picking on is this new hero fund that claims to give you 24,000 gems for spending $20, even though the paid portions of it there only add up to 20,000, and then the stuff you get for free is 2,000. So no real question of where the other 2,000 gems they're mentioning are hidden, although it looks like the max of this is actually 26 out of 26 stars. You can gain 30 stars inside this whole hero trial thing, so maybe they just haven't added the last 2 yet, or they're going to try to go and grab some more money out of you. So the way this hero trial is going to work is it's going to feel just like chapters, but if you look up at the top of every chapter, there's going to be a little indication that say minus 80%. Whatever that ability is, for example, this chapter 1 or this hero trial 1 is going to be plant snake. So any plant snake I go in with, they're not going to do too well against the enemies. So it's something to keep in mind. You might want to pay attention to that. When we were going in on regular chapters and it said, hey, ice snake plus 8%, 16%, kind of the same thing, but opposite. Every other snake is going to be working good, except for that one. Even though players still have had good luck with going in with that specific snake, just keep that in the back of your mind, and maybe it might work for you, maybe it might not. For all the people that have been trying to get Frost Dancer or want more Frost Dancers, they are throwing this deal out here for whatever this is, 28 pounds maybe it might be, or 29. But you can see there, we're getting a Frost Dancer, we're getting an artifact, and then we're obviously getting some sort of orb to upgrade that artifact. So once again, another cash grab that's thrown out there. The good thing that's going on is that whole big long meter that if you spend $1,000, you get those rewards. All this stuff will apply to that, which could give you something else for spending a little bit of money, or a lot of money. For the hero trials, it is going to cost regular energy or stamina like we see with the chapters, and some of the stuff you can get out of it, there is a lot of S-grade keys, there is hammers for snake eggs, and there's a lot of snake stones too. Although at this time of making the video, it does show about 10 days and some hours left in order to complete it, so once this does pop on iOS, I'm going to get in there and try to grind this right away. The game did also mention the mining adventure, so expect that to pop up inside the game too at some point. But overall, I'm actually thinking this is going to be a lot of fun. I like grinding chapters for the first time, and I really want to see if I can go and beat these challenges that are inside these hero trials. I didn't really mention it, but it's things like don't take hits more than 20 times, beat within, 10 minutes. So there's a lot of fun little things of kind of like speed run stuff and other cool things in there too. So hopefully iOS, we see this soon. Really curious to know what you guys think. If you want to get a little bit more familiar with the ice crown ability, then you got to check out this video right up over here. Thanks for watching, and remember, I pick my butt.